welcome to your twin flame reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. This reading is timeless, so whenever you're going to come across it, trust that there must be a message for you. I will be tapping into twin flame collective that are in separation, and I will look at your divine masculine energies, your energies, and the connecting energy for you both. Since it is a general reading, please take whatever is resonating and leave the rest behind. Also keep in mind that energies are not gender specific, so assign the roles for yourself as needed. Cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this is for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on this channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing, leaving comments, or sharing. It really helps me to grow my channel so I could do more readings for you. And I want to say a quick thank you for my current subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you and your support. Okay guys, now let's get into the reading. My spirit guides that do no harm to me or through me for the highest and greatest good of all, please come with clear guided messages. So Cancer, let's take a look at your divine masculine energies first, and let's see where they're currently at. I'm using my twin flame journey deck, and then we'll get some tarot as well. So let's see what is going on with your divine masculine at the moment. Okay, we do have commitment card coming through. Okay, what else? Okay, we also have shadow work. And let's grab one more. And we have fear. Okay, so what I'm getting with these cards, that your divine masculine is currently working on their shadow work. They are trying to overcome anything that's been really holding them back, anything that's been really not for their highest good. They are doing the work, and I feel like they're still, even though they're doing the work, there's still fear present within this masculine, and I feel like they really want to get rid of this feeling because this is something they know that might be preventing them from really coming forward or even committing to this relationship, okay, to this connection, because we do have the commitment card that tells me that your divine masculine does want to have some sort of commitment with you, divine feminine. However, they're trying to overcome their own fears about it, okay? So maybe they're the type of masculine that is really afraid of committing to someone, okay? And this is something that they really want to work through, okay? So they probably know that about themselves already, and they're really trying to, do the work, do the shadow work in order to overcome this fear of commitment, okay, when it comes to you, divine feminine, and this connection. So let's grab some tarot and see what is going on. First, I'm going to look at their mental space. So what's going on in their mental space currently as you're watching this video. Let's see, towards you, divine feminine, and about this connection. So let's see. Okay, so we do have two cards coming through. First one is 8 of Swords. Okay, and the other one is 5 of Wands. Okay. And let's grab one more. What else is going on in their mental space? And we do have the Devil. Wow. Okay, so definitely, yes, this divine masculine feels really stuck within their own head with the Eight of Swords due to this fear, okay? And I feel like this has really been triggering for this divine masculine, and this is something that might be holding them back because this fear that they're feeling, this is something that they're trying to overcome, but at the same time they're having this internal conflict within themselves about it. It's like they're battling, okay, they're battling some sort of like addiction because it's tied to this devil energy. They feel that they do feel this deep bond with you, okay, this spiritual connection that you guys have, and at the same time this fear that they're having is really preventing them and really sabotaging them when it comes to, this connection in you, divine feminine. And this is why they feel bound, okay, they feel bound. At the same time, they feel like you guys, belong together, but this fear is just really getting in the way. There might be also some other addictions that this divine masculine might be battling, okay? So, and it could be anything from food to sex to thinking patterns or even drugs or alcohol. So whatever it is, they might be struggling with overcoming some sort of, addictions that they're currently having, okay? And they do know that about themselves, and this is something that they have to overcome, and that's where they really need to do that shadow work, because they are having this inner conflict within themselves, and they feel stuck because they can't move forward. They know that you, divine feminine, deserve some sort of clarity. You deserve someone who will be there for you, and maybe they're the type of person who's really been avoiding relationship, especially when it comes to commitment part, okay? So this is something that they're trying to figure out right now in their life, and it's really, I feel like it's really heavily weighing on them with the Eight of Swords. They've been really overthinking the situation. Perhaps they don't know how to overcome it, or it's just really difficult for them to let it go, to overcome their own fear, okay? Fear of this commitment. So let's see, when it comes to their heart space towards you, divine feminine, and this connection, what are they really feeling? Okay, let's see. We do have the High Priestess, Major Arcana coming through. Okay, what else? We also have 10 of Cups. And let's grab one more. And we have the Fool. Okay, yes. So in their heart space, they intuitively know with the High Priestess, okay, that they do want this commitment, this 10 of Cups, okay, with you, which represents, commitment, which represents maybe a family, or just something that is long-term, tangible, something that makes them really happy. So deep down in their heart, they do know and feel that you guys are, this connection is just too strong to just overcome or walk away from. So they are being pulled towards you with the High Priestess. Again, I feel like a spirit has been really sending them a lot of maybe signs or synchronicities when it comes to you, divine feminine, and they do recognize that, okay? With the Fool card, they are wanting to start over. They want to take this chance. They do want to try and maybe you know, go for another opportunity. But again, in their mind, in their ego, this is something that is really preventing them from, you know, taking this first step towards this commitment, towards this connection, because they're still pretty much in this devil energy, and Eight of Swords, where you know, this is really, that's this devil is something that is really like pulling them away. Okay, this is really low vibrational energy, and maybe this is something that they've been dealing for a long time. Okay, maybe this even coming from their childhood, okay, or previous relationship where they failed before, or maybe they had some sort of difficulties with commitment, and it brought up all this fear, and now they're just really afraid that with you they're just going to repeat the same cycle, the same mistakes that they've done perhaps with other people. Okay, but deep down in their heart they do see this Ten of Cups with you, Divine Feminine. This is something that they want, but they're just afraid to, you know, go for it. So let's see what's actually shifting for this Divine Masculine, okay, in the near future. So what's shifting for them? We have Knight of Cups coming through. Okay, what else? Okay, we do have Ten of Pentacles coming in for this Divine Masculine. Okay, that's awesome. And let's grab one more. And we do have the Queen of Swords. Okay. So what I'm getting with the Knight of Cups, I feel like this Divine Masculine really wants and desires to come forward in order to express their feelings. Okay, I feel like they might be finally, you know, stepping forward and overcoming their fear and coming forward with expression of their feelings towards you, Divine Feminine, because again, the Ten of Pentacles represent some sort of long-term stable relationship or even family. Okay, so this is like the ultimate fulfillment that they're seeing with you. So I feel like they really want to move towards this. Okay, however, with the Queen of Swords, they might be still be a little afraid that you might be this Queen of Swords where you might be just really cutting them off or cutting them out from their life, because maybe they've done something in the past that's really been upsetting to you, or they know perhaps they took a long time to come forward, so they're just really afraid that you might not be receptive to their love, to their emotions, and there still might be, you know, again, battling this fear that they might have within them. However, I do get a chance that, I do get a sense that this Divine Masculine is really going to try and overcome their fear. And maybe perhaps for the first time they're going to come forward and try to express their feelings towards you, okay, because they do see this happy ending with you. Okay, so they do something bigger, something you know, something that would last a long time. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. So overall, I do see them moving forward in the right direction. It might take them some time, okay, because this is something that is really difficult for them to overcome, especially with the devil energy. When the devil energy is present, it's they're really bound to that fear. They're really bound to the idea of this, overcoming their own fears, or maybe, as I said, if there's other addictions that are currently present in their life, this is something that is difficult to overcome, and they are really struggling within their own fears, and they are having this inner conflict within themselves. Okay, but I do see them working on that. Especially we have a confirmation that they are doing the shadow work, which is great. That means there's going to be some sort of progress. Okay, so maybe you do need to be a little bit more compassionate towards this masculine if you really want, to be with them like in the near future. Okay, so again, this is, everybody has a free will. It doesn't mean if you guys are twin flames that you are kind of like bound to each other. Yes, you do have soul contract, but again, everybody's got a free will. So if they want it, you want it, then you guys could achieve this union, this this 10 of Pentacles here that we see from their side. So it's really up to you, Divine Feminine. Again, it doesn't mean that you need to sit around and wait for this Divine Masculine. You really want to focus on your own life and just do your own thing. And if you feel like this Divine Masculine, you can do this, or you don't want to do this anymore, again, you're free to do so, because as I said, everybody's got a free will in this situation. Okay, so let's take a look and see, Divine Feminine, what is going on within your mental space when it comes to this Divine Masculine. Okay, so let's take a look. So what are you thinking about them? How are you perceiving this whole situation at this moment? Okay, we do have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Yeah, so maybe you are being like this Queen of Swords, and this is something that they could really sense, and that is what might be also preventing them from coming forward, because they do feel that you might be, detaching yourself and not being 100% involved in this connection. So this is something that they might be afraid of. And as twin flames, you guys do feel energetic, and like you do feel each other energetically. Okay, so they're really sensing your energy. So this is something you might want to consider, because if you are being this Queen of Swords, your Divine Masculine could really feel this, and this is something that might be even frightening for them, because they do feel your energy. They're feeling that you're not being receptive to them, and this is something, again, creates this fear, creates this dynamic of them running away, because this is something that is really triggering for them. Okay, whoops, we do have the Hermit card jumping out. Okay, so this is Major Arcana here. Now let's grab one more. Okay, and we do have the Six of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting for you, Divine Feminine, yes, I feel like this Queen of Swords, this is your current energy towards your Divine Masculine, and I feel like you probably also struggling with really opening up to this Divine Masculine, because perhaps they've done something that really hurt you in the past, and now you're just afraid to be fully open to this Divine Masculine and receptive. Okay, so you are trying to stay more logical and rational about the situation, rather than you know, being, you know, emotionally attached or involved with them at this moment. And as I said, the reason might be because you've been really hurt before, okay, and now you're just really afraid to, you know, make the same mistakes, okay. So this Hermit energy, it might be either one of you, I feel. So maybe both of you are at this stage where you're just retreating from this connection, okay, and not, you know, doing anything about it. I feel like you, Divine Feminine, also understand that this Divine Masculine needs some time in order to do this soul searching, to do the shadow work, because they're just not in the right vibration. They're just not in the right alignment within their own energies, okay? And I feel like you might be trusting in divine timing and knowing that when the time is right, they will be coming forward, okay? Also, with this Hermit card, this is how you might be perceiving them, that they're, you know, retreating from the situation and not wanting to invest at this time or get even involved. So it might be that you guys are not even talking to each other. And for you, Divine Feminine, I feel that you're also working on yourself, okay? I feel like you're also trying to understand this connection more, trying to find maybe answers to the situation, because you do understand that this connection is, you know, complicated. But at the same time, with the Six of Cups, you do know that they're your twin flame, okay? And I feel like you're also might be sometimes nostalgic and really missing your Divine Masculine, and just remembering and reminiscing on the memories you guys, you know, had together. So but at the same time, I feel like you're not allowing your emotions to take, you know, to take over, and you're being more, as I said, more emotionally detached, because you do know if you get too much emotionally involved, then you're going to feel hurt again, and you don't want to do this. You don't want to repeat the same mistakes, okay? So that's what I'm getting. Now let's take a look at your emotional state, okay? So at your heart space, what is it, what's going on in your heart space towards your Divine Masculine at the moment. So let's see what is happening for your Divine Feminine. Okay, we do have the Ace of Cups coming through. What else? We have Page of Cups. Okay, and let's grab one more. And we have Eight of Cups. Okay, look at all of these cup energies here. So with the Ace of Cups and Page of Cups, I do feel like you, Divine Feminine, you just have this, you know, overflowing cup of emotions for this Divine Masculine. You do feel genuine love towards them. I feel like you do have compassion towards this Divine Masculine, even though they might have hurt you in the past. I still feel like you just have this love towards them and compassion, understanding. With the Page of Cups, I feel like you are wanting to let them know how you truly feel, but maybe you're waiting for this Divine Masculine to really come forward or perhaps apologize for something, okay? So again, it's not going to be resonating for all, but for some, I feel like deep down in your heart, you're waiting for this Divine Masculine to show up and perhaps, you know, be honest about their feelings and perhaps apologize for something that they've done in the past. Okay, but also with the Eight of Cups, you are kind of thinking of, you know, as I said, for now, letting go of this divine masculine, because they know they're just not in the right you know, position, and they're not in the right vibration currently to offer you anything, and you might be thinking of really walking away. I'm not saying that this is you know, walk away for good, but I mean emotionally, you know, detaching yourself, because you know, if you're going to stay in your feelings, this is something that's going to, you know, be difficult for you, especially when the other person is not receptive to your feelings. So even though you feel these, you know, feelings for your divine masculine, you are you know, walking away from really feeling and even expressing this to your divine masculine at this moment. Okay, so let's see what is actually shifting for you. So what's shifting for you in the near future when it comes to this divine masculine and this connection between you guys? Let's see. Oops. Okay, we do have Page of Wands coming through. Okay, what else? We do have Justice, Major Arcana. Okay, and let's get one more. Okay, and we have Ten of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting with this, with the Page of Wands, I feel like you divine feminine might be hearing from your divine masculine. Okay, so it might be something that really is going to be a surprise for you, but I feel like it's positive. Okay, so some kind of positive news you might be hearing either from them or about this divine masculine. Okay, and this is really going to, again, really spark some sort of a new it's going to be like some sort of a new inspiration for you, kind of like a second chance kind of thing. That's what I'm getting with the Page of Wands. But again, pages are, you know, young and immature energy, so this is something small, but again, it has the potential to grow into something bigger. So in the near future, I feel like you will be you know, getting some sort of information that is really going to you know, set you up for this and some kind of inspiration. Okay, now with the Justice and the Ten of Swords, what I'm getting is that things will finally start to balance it out, okay, within this connection. So I feel like perhaps if this divine masculine will come forward, you guys will get a chance to really end the previous difficult cycle with the Ten of Swords and perhaps start a new one, or at least really, you know, let go of anything that's been really holding you back from actually, you know, moving forward and expanding. So I do feel that with the Justice card, there's going to be some sort of balance within this connection. So some kind of cycle, painful cycle is ending for you. Okay, and this is really going to, you know, give you this opportunity to move forward, or perhaps see the situation from a different perspective. Okay, so I do like this energy that is coming in for you. You are finally completing some sort of difficult situation when it comes to this connection and this divine masculine. Now let's take a look and see at your you know, at the energy that is connecting you both. So what is the connecting energy for you guys at this time? Yes. Okay, we do have these cards coming through. Okay, so we do have the World. Okay, so which tells me, yes, you are completing some sort of phase within this connection at this time with the World card. Okay, we do have the Six of Pentacles as well, and let's grab one more. Okay, that's too many. Just one. Okay, and we do have the Eight of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. With the World card, for some of you, it also might be that you guys are currently at a distance from each other. So you might be living in different cities, states, countries, whatever that might be for you. But again, there's this strong indication that something is completing within this connection. Okay, so some sort of period, cycle, phase in this connection that is ending, and there's going to be a new cycle starting for you. Okay, so that is actually, I feel like it's positive, because it was something difficult that you guys went through, and maybe now this new cycle you will get a new opportunity to start all over, and perhaps, you know, change things that might really help you to move closer to this union. Okay, now with the Six of Pentacles, again, there's the sense of really having and achieving some sort of balance within the connection. Okay, so you both are wanting to have you know, balance, harmony. You want success, you want movement forward, you want progression, expansion, especially with the Eight of Wands. I feel like you do want to communicate to each other, perhaps work through these difficulties and challenges together. Okay, so this is the connecting energy. So you both are willing and wanting to put in the effort and you know, energy into the situation, and you both seeing that you know, with the World card, you do have the ability to be, you know, successful, okay, in the situation if you both put in the work. Okay, equal amount of effort into the situation, so that's really positive. Now I do also want to grab a few of the oracle cards, so I will use the Starseed Oracle for one for your Divine Masculine and one card for your Divine Feminine. You don't have to resonate with the Starseed, but again, a lot of the twin flames are Starseeds. This is just, I want to get some more information and see where they're at in their spiritual journey at this moment. So let's see, I just want one card for your Divine Masculine. What are they really working on? What are they really going through at this moment? Okay, we do have Cracked Open, Rock Bottom, Surrender to the Alchemy of Life. So this is the card for your Divine Masculine. Okay, so definitely with this card, Cracked Open, so something within this masculine recently have been, you know, opened up. Okay, and I feel like that is why they're really going through this period of doing their shadow work, because they're finally coming to a place and understanding that they do need to do their own, you know, shadow work in order to achieve this balance, this harmony within themselves. Okay, so they're finally, you know, starting to realize, you know, and perhaps understanding this journey more, because something within them shifted. Okay, so there was this big shift where they're finally starting to see, even though they're not completely, might be, you know, seeing situation clearly, but Spirit is indicating that there was this shift happening for this divine masculine, where they still need to do the, you know, the work on themselves, but it is the first step in, you know, achieving and coming to this alignment within their own energy. So that's what I'm getting from this card. Now let's take a look at you, Divine Feminine, and see where you at in your spiritual journey. Okay, so we do have, you got the Love, Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Okay, this is the card for you. Interesting, I just wanted to mention, because I think I did yesterday, was it Gemini? I think it was Gemini reading, and they had the same cards, but this card got the masculine and I think this card got the feminine. So that is interesting that these energies coming through again. So for you, Divine Feminine, I feel like this is indicating with the codependency and boundaries. Again, you might be also struggling with some sort of codependent behaviors. So if you guys know that this is something that you need to work on, then Spirit is really wanting you to address this issue. Okay, now with the boundaries, you might want to have or set you know, some sort of healthy boundaries when it comes to this connection and this divine masculine. And I feel like you are already doing this with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups, where you're not allowing your divine masculine to just, you know, come in and out of your life and then leave you really hurt. So again, this is just a reminder that you you know, you want to keep healthy boundaries within this connection. Okay, and Hadarian energy, this is something that is currently, you know, working with you and helping you on this journey. Okay, so again, you don't have to resonate with the star seed concept, but this is something that you know, you might be dealing at this moment, and it's just a reminder for you. Okay, Divine Feminine. Now lastly, I just wanted to grab a few of the messages from your divine masculine. So these messages could be from their higher self. Okay, so let's see what would they want you to know at this time. What would they actually say to you if they could, Divine Feminine? Let's see what comes through. Okay, we have, I miss you so much. So they're also, you know, missing you and wanting to be, you know, with you. Since we did get the Six of Cups on your part, I feel like maybe if you're thinking that they're not thinking about you or they're not missing you, that's not the case. Okay, even though they might not show it, this divine masculine is really missing you, and they do want, you know, to be a part of your life. Okay, let's see what else they have to say. Okay, we have, I've been looking for you my whole life. So they do want you to know that this connection and you, Divine Feminine, very special to them, and perhaps they've been, you know, looking and manifesting, you know, the type of person that you are into their life, and they finally have met you. But again, this connection has really triggered a lot of, you know, fears, a lot of traumas, addictions, whatever that is that this masculine is dealing with within them. Okay, because this is what usually happens on a twin flame journey. when you guys meet first, you know, again, you do get the sense of, you know, euphoria and realization that this is the person you were looking for. But at the same time, it triggers everything that is unhealed within you, okay? So they do want you to know that. Let's get a few more messages. We also have, I want to spend eternity with you. Okay, so they do want some, you know, some type of commitment. They do want long-term and lasting, you know, relationship. But again, they might be really struggling to commit because this is something that they might be, you know, afraid of because of maybe previous relationship or previous traumas that they had. Okay, so let's grab one more. Okay, and we have, you're my muse and biggest inspiration. So you are inspiring them. You are, you know, you're kind of like this light for them, and I feel the more they get inspired from you, the more they're really working on themselves to be this, you know, better person. Okay, and to be more in alignment within their own energies and then within their own vibration. So everything you do, Divine Feminine, they really admire and they're really wanting you to know. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Cancer. I hope it gave you some clarity, and I'm sending you lots of love and light, guys. I will see you in my next reading. Take care.